Skarloey flew faster down the steep hill. Skarloey saw Duncan. He was pushing cars of bunting onto the main track. Look out, Duncan! Stop! But it was too late. Skarloey crashed into Duncan's cars. Bunting flew into the air. It fell all over Skarloey. Duncan was cross.
Oh, sorry, Duncan, but I must get the puppet show to the children.
Skarloey raced on. The puppet show special clattered and shattered. Then Skarloey saw Rusty at a junction ahead. Rusty was pulling cars of special ice cream.
Out of my way! I can't stop!
Rusty stopped right across the tracks. Skarloey bashed into Rusty's cars. Ice cream flew into the air and spattered all over the engines. Rusty was cross. Now there would be no ice cream at the puppet show.
Sorry, Rusty, but I must get the puppet show to the children.
So Skarloey clattered on. Skarloey was puffing towards Percival Pond. Then there was trouble. Skarloey went round the bend too fast. He steamed into a siding. Skarloey bashed through the buffers. And with a splash, a sploosh, and a splosh, Skarloey plunged into Percival Pond.
Fizzling fireboxes. I wanted to pull the puppet show special on my own. Now look what I've done. The children won't have ice cream or flags. They won't have their puppet show. Help!
But there was no one to hear. Then Skarloey heard a whistle he knew. That's Rheneas, he thought. Rheneas puffed to the edge of Percival Pond. Skarloey had never been happier to see his friend.
I puffed as quickly as I could. I thought you might need my help. And I do. I wanted to show you that I was the strongest. But all I've shown you is that I'm the silliest.
But Rheneas was happy to help. Slowly, Rheneas heaved and hauled his friend out of the pond. At last, Skarloey was back on the rails. But his firebox was out, and his coal was wet.
Rheneas, you must take the puppet show to the children. I have other jobs to do. Me? Thank you, Skarloey.
And Rheneas puffed proudly away with the puppet show special. Skarloey had a lot to do. He delivered new cars of ice cream to Rusty. Then Skarloey found Duncan. Duncan's cars were now filled with the bunting.
I'm going to be late for the puppet show. Don't worry, Duncan. I'll help you. We'll steam to the showground in no time.
Duncan and Skarloey arrived just in time. The children were gathered round the puppet show. Welcome, everyone, to the first puppet show in the hills. The children cheered. Skarloey puffed up to Rheneas.
You're my best friend, Rheneas. And there's nothing stronger than friendship.
Knapford Station, engine driver's locker room. Sir Topham Hatt. Yes, sir. I've just finished it, sir. Yes, sir. It looks just like one of your fine engines. I'll bring it to you right away. Good day. Well, this really was a very special. And I'm very glad you were here to help me follow the instructions so carefully. But I'd better get this fine engine to Sir Topham Hatt and his grandchildren without delay. Chugga chugga chugga. Goodbye. Chugga 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 chugga.